watching outdoors an inconvenient truth made me realize that we could no longer just talk about climate change. We had to do more, so we did. We began recycling water as early as 1990s at the SM Mega Mall. It was more costly choice back then, but as climate risk grew, we kept expanding our effort. Today, water reuse is standard across our mall. We manage storm waters through large rainwater collection tanks and use smart fixtures and waterless urinals to conserve even more. We elevated our properties to reduce flooding and strengthen our roofs to withstand stronger typhoons. And that allowed us, in turn, to turn our rooftops into solar fields. And for everyone's information, last November 8, 2025, our solar farms has reached 100 megawatt peak capacity, and we intend to keep on going. Our commitment to social inclusion began in 2004 when a 15-year-old boy on the autism spectrum got lost in one of our malls. The noise, crowds, and unfamiliar settings overwhelmed him, causing anxiety and outbursts. One security personnel mistook for his unruly behavior and waved him off the building. Thankfully, our other guards helped his family and found him. That event transformed the way we serve our customer. It taught us that inclusion with awareness, but only matters when it leads to action. Since then, we have worked to make our people and spaces more compassionate. Our team undergo continuous sensitivity training to better assist persons with autism, Down syndromes, and other disability. Our malls have golf carts, resting areas, accessible parks, family-friendly spaces for everyone, regardless of age and ability, can move around with ease. Inclusion also extends on how we run our companies. At SM, family members and professional managers work together with a shared commitment to good governance. It guides how we make our decisions and how we choose our leaders. Our company presidents are not relatives chosen from their expertise and integrity, whether they grew within the organization or joined from outside. We also have independent directors who are leaders in their fields and respected in both business and public service. Their common denominator is a deep sense of malasakit and accountability, grounded in the values that have shaped SM from the beginning. Last in the equation is resilience, which began not only as a concept but as an experience. In 1988, a fire raged for 4 days and gutted SM Makati. It was the hardest moment of my life. I will never forget it because it happened also on my mother's birthday. My father asked me to oversee the rebuilding of the store. When I went to the site during clearing operation, the heat was intense. The air was thick with smoke and ashes, and nothing could be salvaged. I told myself that no one should ever go through this. From then on, safety became a personal mission. In every SM properties, we started to install sprinkler system even before it was a requirement. We improve our design and planning by both using data and experience. We learn from every incident, no matter how small. That fire, while scary and traumatic, taught me the importance of prevention and preparedness. The events of the past few weeks remind us why values of ESG plus R matters. They also show how losing integrity at the time when we are building climate resilience can be serious consequence. Like everyone here, I am affected by what is happening. It is painful to see our country suffer because of faults of a few. But when the roads get rough, you do not stop and turn back. You keep your hands on the wheel and stay on course. We in the private sector have the responsibility to create values, opportunity, and stability. That duty does not disappear when times are difficult. This is when it matters most. In 1970, when capital was leaving the country, my father chose a different path. He kept his money in the Philippines and invested in the expansion of SM. It was a bold choice, but it was the right one. We are making the same choice today. Despite weak sentiments and perceived risks, the SM Group continues to invest and believe in the Philippines. Nation building is hard work, but if we do what is right, even if it's difficult or unpopular, we can build the future. We can build the future where Filipinos live with dignity and hope. Receiving this award is both an honor and a responsibility. It is a reminder to do more for our country. With this in mind, I will devote more time and resources to help strengthen the Philippines. I will focus on areas where I can make meaningful differences. First, education. At National University, we will continue expanding access to affordable, quality education. Our goal is to reach 100,000 students by 2027 by opening more campuses and offering more courses. Second, resilience. Through Arise Philippines, we will keep working with LGUs to strengthen disaster preparedness and climate adaptation. We cannot stop natural calamities, but we can prevent them from causing greater harm. Third, community rebuilding. The Cebu earthquake damaged a few homes in SM Care Village. After relocating the affected families and listening to the residents, we chose to rebuild on the damaged site. Instead, we chose not to rebuild on the damaged site, but instead, we will build a church for the community. And finally, in the future, we will keep on investing in developments and reflect what Filipinos truly deserve: smart cities, sustainable communities, modern infrastructures, and green spaces to promote progress, inclusivity, and well-being. With this effort, I hope to honor the privilege that I have been given and the legacy of my father. As I close, I want to thank the people who made the recognition possible. The Management Association of the Philippines, or MAP Board of Governors, led by Al Panillo, as well as members of the Search and Judging Committee, my families and children who are here now, for their unconditional love, support, and most especially understanding. My siblings, especially Harley, who hardly goes out already, who have given so much of themselves to realize our Father's dream, and who have stood by our family through every challenges. Our employees and professional managers for their hard work, discipline, and commitment to delivering the SM Magic to our customer every day. Our customers, tenants, suppliers, contractors, and stakeholders for allowing SM to be part of their daily lives and success. Most of all, to my father, who taught me everything I know, and my mother, who raised me to be the person I am today. Thank you.